This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermster. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receiver now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Here we go again. Ohio State and Oregon, 2 memorable games last season. The Ducks surviving in a thriller in the regular season, and then Ohio State going to the Rose Bowl in a playoff game and just pounding Oregon. It was a huge payback statement.
I don't know if I can ever recall such a build-up of a massive game. And remember, Oregon had been that #1 ranked team for much of the season. Had to deal with that bullseye. Had already beaten Ohio State, as you said, in Eugene. But Ohio State at that point, after losing to Michigan and beating Tennessee, and they were in such a level of focus that I don't think Oregon early in that game understood the type of team that they were playing. Very different from the team they played in Eugene.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
That's exactly.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a 1st sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it down the right side. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Peoples. They finally tackle him down at the 1 for that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Today. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left. With the catch, it's Moore. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass this time. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Plus coverage now from the secondary. QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Design quarterback run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To the air, it's Sayin. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw yet again. Over the middle. It's Peoples. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Graham. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Receiver in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. It's another deep shot. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense has it. It's still going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second and very long after the disastrous run on first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Sayin. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
The opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. To the air. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Oh, he breaks free. He's still going.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down. We're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Shotgun formation here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion of the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed on that play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. With sure hands, it's Tate. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. This guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. The 30. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Ducks churn out another 1st down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense flexing and stopping them again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
3rd and goal, trying to make it on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down, getting penetration. They come up with a loss. Now it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you'll be going backwards. What do you call?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Nice grab. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Sure hands. It's Tate. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Back to pass. It's Moore. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Let's go, let's go. Okay, ready?
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Touchdown, Ducks. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Oregon, 31, Ohio State, 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Who will score? We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Oregon offense will take over, 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Moore. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game.